Teachers, when was the moment you saw a student spirit break? My student Maya was always the quietest kid in class, but she had the brightest mind I'd ever taught. When she was in 5th grade, Maya would stay after school every day asking for extra math problems. Not because she was struggling, because she'd already finished everything I'd assigned. Numbers just make sense to me, Ms. Rodriguez, she'd say, her eyes lighting up as she worked through algebra concepts meant for high schoolers. For 2 years straight, Maya applied for our district's gifted program. For 2 years straight, she was rejected. The administrators always said the same thing. Test anxiety, doesn't perform well under pressure, needs to work on social skills. But Maya never complained, never made excuses. Maybe next year, she'd whisper after each rejection, her voice barely audible but still hopeful. By 7th grade, she taught herself calculus from library books. She convinced her mom to sign her up for online coding classes, where she'd spend hours building apps and websites. Then last spring, something miraculous happened. The district created a new STEM scholarship program for one exceptional student per school. Maya spent weeks perfecting her application, a mobile app that helped students with learning disabilities solve math problems through visual patterns. The principal later told me it wasn't just her technical skills that impressed the committee. That girl doesn't just understand math, she understands how to make others understand it too. I've never seen Maya so proud as the day she brought me the acceptance letter. She'd won the scholarship and would spend the summer at MIT working with actual research scientists. She carried that letter everywhere for weeks, wouldn't even let her mom laminate it. It wasn't just paper to her, it was proof she belonged. But the celebration was scheduled for our annual academic awards night. The entire community came, parents, school board members, local reporters. Maya's scholarship would be announced first, the most prestigious award of the evening. That's when disaster struck. As Maya walked toward the podium to receive her certificate, I heard Mrs. Henderson, the school board president, whisper to another board member loud enough for the front 3 rows to hear, "I still don't understand why we're giving our top academic honor to someone who can barely speak above a whisper. How's she supposed to represent our district if she's too shy to hold a conversation?" The microphone was already on. Maya froze at the bottom of the stairs to the stage. The auditorium didn't go completely silent, but there was this wave of uncomfortable shifting. Maya's shoulders dropped as the words hit her. Her parents looked mortified. The other award recipients avoided eye contact. My heart shattered. I wanted to march over and confront Mrs. Henderson, but I couldn't take my eyes off Maya. The principal looked like he wanted to disappear. Maya stood there for what felt like hours, but was probably only 15 seconds. Then something incredible happened. Maya looked up at me in the teacher section, took a deep breath, and walked to the microphone. Her voice was still quiet, but crystal clear as she spoke into the silence. "My app has been downloaded by over 10,000 students in 6 countries. I may not be the loudest person in the room, but my work speaks for itself. Thank you for this honor. I'll make sure our district is represented well at MIT." The auditorium erupted in applause. Maya's classmates gave her a standing ovation while Mrs. Henderson sat frozen, the only person not clapping. As the ceremony continued, I noticed a woman in an MIT jacket approach our principal, pointing toward Maya. Our principal smiled and walked over to Mrs. Henderson, speaking just loud enough for nearby parents to hear, "That's Dr. Sarah Chen from MIT's recruitment department. She came tonight because Maya's application impressed them so much they want to discuss a full academic scholarship for when she graduates high school." Mrs. Henderson's face went white. MIT is considering a high school scholarship for a 7th grader? Funny how quiet brilliance can speak louder than empty words, isn't it? Our principal replied. 3 months later, Mrs. Henderson resigned from the school board after parents organized a petition questioning her judgment. Maya spent her summer at MIT, where she co-authored a research paper that was published in a peer-reviewed journal.